Welcome, party people. I'm streaming in the middle of the day on a weekday because yesterday was my birthday, so I'm taking today off of work. I went to the Rainforest Cafe, where I had a surprisingly good pork chop and shrimp plate. Surprisingly, because Rainforest Cafe is kind of a gimmick restaurant. You know, you're there for the ambiance and the animatronics and the experience, and so I kind of expected the food to be mediocre. It was actually pretty good. It was expensive. It's expensive for the quantity, but the quality, pretty good. I generally don't actually like shrimp that much. But they were good. Happy late birthday. Oh, well, thank you. I appreciate the birthday wishes, everyone. Did you see Zaboomafoo? No. I remember seeing Zaboomafoo in the TV Guide back when I was a kid and when the TV Guide existed, but I never watched it. Huge Rainforest Cafe in Chicago finally closed down. I'm sorry to hear that. It was not a place that we went often when I was a kid. We probably only went once or twice in the time that we lived near the mall where the one that we went to was. It's just a fun, kitschy little thing. And I hadn't done it in, 27 years or so. It's fine, the food and service was terrible. Yeah, my expectations were not high for the one here, but they were exceeded. They were exceeded. I ordered off of their little, special menu. So maybe those are, the dishes that they... Maybe those are, their signatures, and so those are the ones they, reliably do well. Have you looked at, how much have you looked into Race Car the Set? Not very much. I did watch a very small amount of the coverage of the Pro Tour that was just going on recently. Just the very beginning of it, and the first day, oh, Polaris Does a Thing followed. Thank you very much. I now have my little activity feed in its own thing, so I don't have to squint at my readout of the stream to try and see the tiny text that's appearing. Ugh. I like that you thought, this will not be very good, and went anyway. I wanted to see the animatronic gorilla, and the fake night sky, and the, be there for when they do the simulated brief peal of lightning and stuff, and all the animals are like, ooh. It was fun. It was fun. So, sorry, what was I saying? Yeah. So I watched a small amount of the Pro Tour coverage from the very first day, where they were starting with Aetherdrift draft, if you will. And the commentators gave some of the impressions people have had on the set. So I have a small amount of information to work with. But the takeaways that I had from that were that green seems to be the color people think is best. That people seem to think it's a slower than average format, ironically. That flying is not great because there's a ton of creatures with reach. And also that there's a lot of death touch. Yeah, just a couple random things that they had talked about and went over while they were showing off the draft. Have to find a new local game store. Oh, I see. That is a shame. But I'm glad you're taking the initiative to vote with your wallet. Let's look at the daily deals first. We've got Kaya and also Kaya. We've got frizzy-haired Kaya and straighter-haired Kaya. I don't know what each of these are from. Oh, it's Kaya's birthday too. I see. Oh. That's a nice Wrath. I don't know why I'm looking at these. These are card styles, not cards. And I don't have any of these cards, so these are worthless to me. Aetherdrift Draft Day. What about Aetherdrift Drift Day? It's both. It's both. I've already got some packs, as you can see, just from the baseline mastery stuff that everyone gets. I've been playing a little, nothing of note off stream. Just a minute. That trash can over here. Oh, also, I missed it because it was right at the very beginning of the stream, and I wasn't here yet, but Duckman resubscribed and has been subscribed for 5 months, and I appreciate that. Thank you, Duckman. I will say, for what I've been playing, mostly Gruul and White Blue, the vehicles aren't really the star of the show, but they do add some good support, especially in White Blue. Now, so I've been turned on to, like, a couple of the commons and uncommons that people think are the best, but only a little bit of information. I don't know. We might go in and just try and force green, or we might find that impossible. I really don't know what to expect from the average MTG Arena draft pool of real humans, whether, like, everyone will be trying to do that, or if people will just kind of be doing their own thing and all the colors have a roughly equal chance of being open. So I guess we're gonna find out. But we've got 2 Premier Draft tokens, so we got 2 free entries, and I've got a lot of golden gems built up, so, like, really, it doesn't matter very much if I scrub out and just die horribly. And anyway, wouldn't that, not starter deck duel, wouldn't that be kind of an appropriate result for the Death Race set? What do they claim are the archetypes here? Artifact value, okay, so blue, the artifact color as usual, it looks like. Yeah. Green, red, and green, black are probably, like, the things I'm most interested in, but I think I'm gonna just sort of hope to do green X, and hope to focus a little bit on value more so than having a super fast mana curve. I mean, I'll form my own impressions of the set, but it sounded as though the name of the game was continuing to have stuff to do with your mana into the late game, more so than, oh, if you just play a bunch of, you know, 2-power creatures as early as possible, you can just kill your opponent. Apparently that is harder than average in this set because there's so many creatures with, like, there are so many good blockers and stuff, allegedly, and the evasion isn't very good because of all the reach creatures. So I'm told, but we'll see. For a singular draft, there's really no way to know. It's too small of a sample size. One of my favorites from the set is an uncommon for blue-green that lets you exhaust for 4 to get the next 2 lands off the top. Okay. There's a Gruul Goblin that lets you play exhaust abilities twice by paying extra mana. I don't think I knew that one. I know there's a green one that lets you re-exhaust things that are already exhausted once per turn. And that, just in general, having exhaust things as mana sinks for later turns seems to be valuable. We will see. Yeah. I looked over the set spoiler very briefly, like, several days ago. I don't really remember it. Let's fucking go. This is not available for quick draft yet, so this is gonna have to be an instead of quick draft, this will have to be fast draft. So I will not be able to yap on indefinitely during the draft as I would like. Expect me to pay just the barest level of attention to chat for the next 15 minutes or so. I'll do the best I can, but I'm mostly just going to be thinking out loud and trying to go as quickly as I can. Gotta go fast on my draft horse, indeed. I gotta go fast in my raced car. Wear race car bed vehicle card. That really is a missed opportunity, if there isn't one. Alright, filled seat number 8. You're really fucking us on this one. Someone queued up and then AFK'd. Almost missed this, but check my phone at just the right time. Nice to have you here, demon. Uh-oh, 5 seconds, buddy. 2, 1. Dead! Do I get their cards? Nope. Oh! I'm trying again. You get to eat their cards. Okay, the last ride. I mean, that looks like it could be pretty good. Sita Varma. Exhaust. That's pretty good, too. 3/3 for 2. That's a pretty good aggressive creature. I'm not in love with the idea of first picking a gold card if it's anything less than a Mega Bomb. Sita Varma is pretty good. I don't know which of these is better. I think one of these is probably the take. Let's see. And what are we passing? Maximum Overdrive. Passing Run Over and this. Do I just go straight for this? I'm gonna try this, even though it is gold. Okay, the rare was taken from this pack, so we really don't know what color that might be. We got a 9/7 for 5, that's pretty nice. Mill, exile a card to add. Lacrian Jaguar, seems okay. I think I care. Triple green is tricky to go right now because there's no way I'll ever be able to play this if green is not my primary color. Outpace Oblivion, pretty good. This is fine, but I don't think I want to second pick it. Could take this if I don't care about staying in color, but I mean, give it... I'm gonna try forcing green, I think. We'll see how it goes. Okay, I mean, there's a pump spell. That's not bad, I guess. Voyager Glide Car. This vehicle will just scry 1. Okay. Right of the road. Back on track, pretty decent. Broadcast Rambler is supposedly one of the better white cards. Mutant Surveyor. Spin Out, a nice pick that is double black. Bestow Greatness isn't too bad. If we're seeing Spin Out third and the rare and all the uncommons are still here, though, that looks to me like black might be open. Could also take Siphon Fuel instead, but Spin Out's probably stronger. Could take Bestow Greatness if I'm determined to stay in color. I think we're gonna keep trying to force for now, but it looks like green is not very open, unfortunately. So we could just take the signal and take Siphon Fuel here. Wicker Folk, Indomitable. Howler's Heavy is supposedly better than it looks. This is probably pretty decent, although flying, as they've alleged, is not great. This is probably splashable. Alright, I think... we're gonna take the Siphon Fuel because black looks really open to our right. And we can splash it. Carrion Cruiser, mill 2, return a creature. Oh, that's not bad. Midnight Mangler. During turns other than yours, this is automatically an artifact creature. That's kind of neat. This looks pretty good. Start your engines, 3/3 for 3. Yeah, I'll keep the Green Dream alive. Cloudspire Captain. Gastel Raider. Endrider Spike Spitter. is pretty good when we get to late game. Maybe okay, the Silken Strength. Could just take this if we want to keep black as our potential second. Try this. Guide Light Pathmaker. You're in colors we're probably not in. Pretty decent. Streaking Oil Gorger. Flying Haste. Has lifelink at max speed. Okay. Seems okay. Hey, Aloha. Ripclaw Wrangler. Might be decent. Removal, albeit expensive. Avishkar Raceway. Let's try this. The 3/3 is still here. Yeah. Seems like people have the same ideas as me. I think we'll take the night market here for color fixing. People have seem to have the same ideas as me in terms of the colors they're prioritizing. Yeah, Aether Jacket would probably also have been okay there. Racer's Scoreboard. Yeah, maybe. Wreck Remover, probably playable, yeah. Right of the Road, a very late Siphon Fuel. I guess it is pretty expensive, but I'm not going to turn this down. Am I going to play this? Is there any chance? I guess I might play this for curve. Sure. Demonic Junker. Affinity for artifacts. Oh, that's pretty good. Wicker Folk. Gorin. Light Shield, Parry, Hull Drifter, Wreckage, Wicker Folk's probably decent. Yeah, I think this seems okay. We might be a little heavy on vehicles right now, but yeah, that's good. Explosive Getaway. Neat card. No way we're playing those colors. Locust Spray. Sky Serpent Seeker. 1/1 Flying Death Touch. Reveal cards. That's pretty good. That's the snake you said you liked, I'm pretty sure. Stampeding Scurryfoot. Ooh, that's real nice. Yeah, and 1-drop with the exhaust. And we only have Seat of Varma. That might be a splash. Luckily, yeah, it's only 1 blue. I think I'm going to take the Scurryfoot because my curve is non-existent right now. Road Rage. Fang Guardian, that's pretty good. Combat Trick, Creature, Bestow Greatness, Pothole Mole, also pretty good, apparently. Yeah. That guy's also probably decent, but we're not going to play him on turn 2. Yeah, I think I'll take the Fang Guardian. Autarch Mammoth, been told he's pretty good. A second Surveyor, Mutant Surveyor. This creature gets +1/+1 till end of turn. Yeah, I'd rather have this. Mana Fixing gets us our blue, but this is pretty nice, and this is an uncommon, so I think we're gonna take this. We do need to be mindful of our curve, though, because it's mostly non-existent right now, and we don't have a lot of cheap removal either, because we didn't take that spin out the first pack. This might be okay, just for early trading, trying to block our opponent off of speed. We could probably use... Oh, we've only got one Bestow Greatness. I don't really want to 5th pick that if I could avoid it. I don't think we want another Siphon Fuel. Alright, I'll take a 2nd Bestow Greatness, but I'm not gonna need more than that. Ooh, Grim Bauble. Also the 7-2 for 3, who's very funny, but I think we're taking the Grim Bauble for sure. We need curve, we need cheap removal. Yeah. Oh, Full Throttle, we can't play, but that's very funny. Okay, Grim Bauble, back on track. Pretty good for us, I would say, with what we have. Alacrian Jaguar, decent. Deathless Pilot could be okay for curve purposes. I think I'm gonna take back on track. Scrap Compactor. Sacrifice this, deals 3 damage to... Oh, yeah. That's removal. It gives us something to do in early turns. Yeah. Skybox Ferry. Crew 2 also cycles. Starting column. Starts your engines. Add 1 mana of any color. That is mana fixing. I think I'm more likely to play this, since it helps with the splash. Pride of the Road, Risky Shortcut, Raceway. I know Green-Black has some decent reanimation stuff, so I think I'll take the Raceway. Apparently you can get Bestow Greatness very late. Sure, whatever. Don't think we're playing either of these. Or any of these, I should say. Okay. What are we looking at? I thought that said red shit. Okay. I don't think we're changing colors for this. It's very funny. But... it's not really for us, I don't think. Defend the Rider. Create a 1/1. Yeah. Boosted Sloop. Ooh, Run Over. Run Over is really good. So is Spin Out. Yeah, which one do I want more? The double black could be a little trickier. I guess I'll take Run Over. Oh, a Loot Retrain. Double Strike, Vigilance, Haste. 3 different... That's very funny. We could rare draft that. Could take the Seeker. Venom Sack, Lagac. Oh, that's probably good, better for our curve. Then again, the Snake is quite good. I think I might just take the Lagac here. I'm not sure. Yeah. Captain Howler, Sea Scourge. I cannot splash for you as well, sir. Hellish Sideswipe. Not great removal. Is technically removal. Flood the Engine. Mutant Surveyor, another Scrap Compactor we can definitely get later than this. Flood the Engine might be splashable as removal. I think I might just rare draft this guy, because I don't think this is amazing. Alright. We're gonna try hard for now. Carrion Cruiser. Another of those. Mutant Survey. Ooh, Hazard of the Dunes. Ooh. For some reason, green seems more open now than it was. Yeah, I think we'll take another Lagac. The 08. Wicker Folk. Wreckage Wicker Folk. Alacrian Jaguar. Oh shit, I didn't want that. I kind of wanted to see this better by curve. Our curve is actually looking kind of okay now. We still have a lot of top-end stuff, though, so I think I'm going to take the Wreckage Wicker Folk to help us get there. Yeah, we've got some pretty good stuff to do at the upper end of our curve at like 4+ already. Sheffet Archfiend. Ah. That's an interesting idea. Grim Javelineer. Could be okay. Another one of those. We do have we have one reanimation thing. I think I'll go for this. Again, for curve purposes. Sure, I don't think we're gonna want to play this, but we could plausibly. Wow, this tabled. We might rare draft it. Doesn't really look like there's a whole lot else for us in here. Camera launcher. It's not terrible, I guess. I'm just gonna rare draft it. Give me that. Ripclaw Wrangler. Not totally implausible. We might play it, but we probably won't play more than one. Well, this is looking okay to me. Hellish Sideswipe, Surveyor, Skybox Fairy. This is a sorcery too. Yeah, no, I'm gonna take this. Air response unit. We're not playing any of these. Whatever. Sure. Okay. Oh, someone took a land over this. I'm kind of surprised. This is at least a 2/2 for 2. You'd think someone in red would have at least snapped that up for curve at some point. Cards that exceed... Oh, okay, sure. Okay. Well, that was alright. Let's do. Okay. So... we want our guys who, like, are big things toward winning the game. Don't add these yet, please, sir. Let's kind of build out our top end here. We know we want this. I think we want that. Shame green blade. Yeah, I mean, I probably could have made blue work if I, like, really tried to make that happen, but I think I'm more comfortable playing green-black anyway. And we can still play Sita and have an okay chance of casting her. Because we've got Starting Column and Night Market for mana fixing. If we play Starting Column, I don't know for sure that we will. Let's leave her here for now, in case we decide, I don't know, maybe we actually want this instead. Want to play the Draugr deck. Okay, and for curve purposes, I want these. So this is sort of our green core. We'll probably play at least one Bestow Greatness. And then our better black cards. Let me just see. These are all just actual creatures, right? None of these are vehicles. Okay, so we're not excessively heavy on vehicles at that end, I wouldn't say. So we're gonna go Demonic Junker. The Grim Bauble for sure. Let's go Wreckage Wicker Folk. Probably the Siphon Fuels, even though they're kind of on the expensive end. Back on track. How are we looking for curve? Pretty okay, actually. 3 is our big dead zone right now. Let's see. But we've got an okay number of 1 and 2s, I would say. We probably won't need to play Walking Sarcophagus. Though we could, it's not the worst. I think I'm gonna play the Wreck Remover and 1 Ripclaw Wrangler and the Gastel Raider. Back on track, you can just get a creature, right? Okay, yeah, so it doesn't have to get a vehicle. Yeah, let's put the Siphon Fuels. How's the drifting? I think it's okay. We've got a lot at 4+, so I'll play the starting column. I'll play the Scrap Compactor, because it's removal. We'll play Seat of Varma, and maybe we'll play Flood the Engine. We might play 18 lands, also. I'm not sure. What are our other options? Could go for the Streaking Oil Gorger. 3/3 Flying Haste for 5 is not terrible. We don't have a lot of ability to get speed, though. What do we have that starts our engines? Gastel Rogue, Loxodon Surveyor, starting column. I think that's it. And obviously, he does it himself, but he's not quite as good here as he would be as, like, the top end of the curve in an aggressive black deck. Maybe we play 1 Bestow Greatness. That feels like a good idea. Oh, Avishkar Raceway also starts our engines, I suppose. Creature or vehicle. Loses all abilities, doesn't untap. Oh, let me go back and look at chat also real quick. Because I was very distracted until now. Let's see. When was the last time Vanilla Legends were printed? The only other one I can think of offhand is Isamaru, Hound of Konda from Champions of Kamigawa. Not to say that is the last one, but that's the only other one I know of. Multani and Yargle in March of the Machines. I'm not familiar. Think I'm not a big fan of speed as a mechanic. I think it's kind of interesting. I'm gonna have to see how it plays. Let's see. What's the artifact count? That's true. We should check our artifacts. We have 7. One construct, one scarecrow, two vehicle subtype. Yeah, I think this is okay. Which includes Junker. That's true. We could, like, throw in Walking Sarcophagus or Skybox Fairy. But I think Junker is still worth playing regardless. We could also throw in another Ripclaw Wrangler as our last card. We wanted to beef that up a little. We're not really inundated with vehicles. So I don't think we're likely to see a lot of draws where we've got vehicles sitting around and no creatures capable of crewing them. Yeah. This is not as great because it's really a little better when you have smaller creatures that you're just bumping up to be relevant, and our creatures are fairly large anyway. Mutant Surveyors, kind of filler. Yeah, maybe we just play a second Ripclaw Wrangler. At least creatures can drive cars or mount horses, even if they've got tummy hurties. Indeed. Indeed. Yeah, let's try out the second Wrangler. And we'll keep Sita as just the one blue inclusion. Yeah, we'll try that, I think. So then for lands, we've got our Night Market. I think we're gonna play the Avishkar Raceway, because it gives us something else we can potentially do later in the game, if we're in a resource off. And then for basics, let's check the symbols real quick. 11 green, 9 black, just the 1 blue. And we need more green than we do black. We don't have anything that requires more than 1 black. So let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll play 1 island. We've got 3 blue sources. 1 island, 1 night market if we choose to use it for that, and 1 starting column. So I think I'm comfortable with that. For the getting some feedback from your mic? What do you mean by feedback? I'm gonna proceed for now. 7 forests. I think we'll go 8 forests and 6 swamps. Yeah, that should probably be okay. I don't think so. I think that's the ambient arena music. Okay. Yeah, we'll give this a shot. Mike requesting a raise. Might be Twitch shitting the bed on my end then. Yeah, it could be the ambient background hum of Arena. They do like that in their sound design. Oh, well, our first opponent is easy, according to themselves, so clearly we should have no trouble here. Yeah, this looks like a hand, alright. We've got Seed of Arma and a blue source. We've got a mana curve. Eh, looks fine to me. Hello. I guess we... Oh, and we drew an island. Actually, in that case, that means we can use this for anything. So I guess we'll use this for green. Yeah. Because we know there's an okay chance we'll need more green later on. Game volume might be a little high, I'm realizing, for this area. Let's this down a little. Minion Surveyor. Okay. So our opponent's on a fairly aggressive deck. Okay. This guy, not a useful blocker here, unfortunately, since this man has first strike. Okay. Beginning of your end step, untap each creature you control. Okay. Yeah, obviously I'm not doing that. So we're up against an immediately very aggressive deck. So I think what we're gonna need to do here, let's see. This guy still effectively checks this for now. So I think what we'll do is we're gonna just play the Surveyor. Next turn we can go Scrap Compactor plus immediately activate it if we want to kill this. It can't kill this without a lot more mana. We'll see. Game sound might still be a little high. Yeah, I think you're probably right. We'll try that. I don't think I've rebalanced it since I got onto this computer. Oh, are you run-overing? Okay. Sure. Alright, you fuck. Beast Rider Vanguard. Ooh, that's a good one. Yeah, not blocking. So we may need to kill that instead. Alternate, let's see, he's got 2 cards. Do we just Scrap Compactor that? Do we play the Ripclaw Wrangler and crew it to threaten these? I'm not sure. I think we'll... Yeah, I'm gonna go for that. Okay, happy to see that gone. He may not have a 5th land immediately then. You'd kind of expect he would have discarded a land there if he had one. When this enters, target creature or vehicle gains lifelink and indestructible until end of turn. Okay. What's your target there, friendo? That? Okay. Does that mean you're gonna attack with only that? No? Okay. Oh? What's your last card that you can play for a single green? Ah, okay. Sure. I'm not sure if that's what you intended to do, really. That feels like a waste of that card. Alright, well, that's his entire hand. The question is, can I stabilize from here? I could... Let's see... Scrap Compactor, I could kill... Maybe the Lotus Guard, because that's... there's a lot of things I need to kill, unfortunately. Back on track gets me this back. Yeah, I think we'll go for this. Let's get the Surveyor and get a guy and pass here. So I've got Death Touch, I've got a vehicle I can crew, and I've got the 3-3. Hopefully that means he's only attacking with the Flyer now. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. You wanna... Nope, not gonna pump it. So he drew something else to do with his mana. Or... Okay. He drew an instant, maybe? Okay. Not thrilled to see that, but, you know. Okay, that helps. That helps a lot, actually. Let's... Let's play the Scrap Yeah, I'm gonna play the Scrap Compactor here. And that also gives me Demonic Junker next turn, but I can't sack this if I do that. So, do I want to just do this now? I think I will. I'm not gonna fuck around and give him a chance to find more shit. I'm just gonna kill this. Now, if he finds a land, he gets to activate this at least once, which is unfortunate, but... I've got 11 life. If I can hold on to play out the rest of my hand, then I'm in a pretty okay position. Okay. Okay, nice. So I can play this, destroy my pilot, probably, and kill the Beast Rider. Or I could just play Seed of Varma. Or I could just Siphon Fuel the Beast. Yeah, I guess I just Siphon Fuel the Beast Rider, actually. Okay, let's... Let's get this guy out of here. Maybe. Hopefully. Okay. And then... He's also saddles as though he was bigger, right? Okay. Then let's... Saddle. Oh, no. I don't want to do that yet. And... I imagine he'll just take 2 here. No? Oh. Okay. Okay, creature gains trample, and it can exhaust to become a 5/5. Okay. More exhaust, boys. Yeah, I'm not sure why I did it that way. I should have just crewed the Ripclaw Wrangler. I don't know. Okay, that helps. Run over so I can kill... That's not a mount, but yeah, I can kill any creature with that. And I could kill it in response to an exhaust, which would be pretty slick. Yeah, I think I'm gonna... I do need to be wary of letting him crack back for a lot of damage, but I think we're going to swing with these. See if we can get a trick using the run over to deny him, like, a super block, a gang block that would otherwise be profitable. And then, yeah, we'll go to combat, we'll swing. He's just gonna take 7. And I'm gonna play Seed of Arma and have Run Over ready to kill something that he tries to exhaust. Do I just want to kill this? But no. Okay. I don't think I'm playing this very well. Kind of getting greedy here. If I'm lucky, he'll activate the Greenbelt Guardian. Okay, and we run over in response. Targeting the Loxodon Surveyor. Okay. That went as well as it could have. Okay. Question that decision for him. Okay. Can I kill with Seed of Arma here? Well, not while he can block, certainly, but I can threaten it, at least. Let's crew this. Go to combat. Swing. So this can put 3 counters on him. Okay, yeah, that doesn't quite kill, so I'm just gonna let that. And play this, I think? Yeah. It's another Surveyor, okay. Okay, well, I should be fine now, I think. Gets an Elephant. This becomes a 2-2, which is all good, great, and grand, but, I don't think that's gonna get it done here. Becomes equal to its until end of turn. Okay, yeah, so we're just gonna do this again. And then play... Then play the Demonic Junker, which kills the token. Yes, and this. And then, yeah. And then we'll go to combat, and we'll attack. And I don't think he should be... He's not gonna die here, but... I can't really think of what he could draw that would do anything here. You can't... Okay. Even if he draws Wrath of God, I can just play this and crew one of these. Okay. Okay. He's got a lot of Leonin Surveyors. Goodness gracious. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, so that has Death Touch, so it kills anything. That's okay. I guess we'll just play Hazard. Use him to crew the Ripclaw. Okay. Alright, I did not do math properly well in the middle of that game. Attacking with the Lagak was a weird choice that I shouldn't have done. But we executed our fundamental game plan. We managed to stabilize against the more aggressive deck. And as we hoped, our top-end stuff came in and did help. Holding back the run over was possibly a greedy play there. Because if he had just activated the guy who makes an elephant, then running it over in response doesn't really help that much, because he still gets the elephant. But because he activated the other one, doing the run over in response mostly time-walked him, because he spent all his mana and also couldn't attack. Questionable play, but we got there. Yeah, I do like this this new board, or game scene, whatever you want to call it. I have never really cared for the Duskmourn one, which was the one that I was getting the most when I started playing. I like this background also for the loading. Samuel.Kim, our opponent. If this was a swamp, this hand would be fine. As it is, this looks like it could go very bad if I fuck around and find out. And this is just the same, but... yeah, okay. I'm gonna keep 6 here, I think. Put back... fuck, man, I don't know. Put back this, because this doesn't help unless I get a creature in the graveyard first. Hello! I sure hope I draw a swamp and several other things. Hey, look at that. Okay. Not punished yet, but I still don't have anything to do very early. I think we're just gonna snipe that. Because I may need to... do I surveil on a... oh, well, I didn't put a stop, so I couldn't have surveilled on upkeep. That's okay. Here's a Ripclaw Wrangler. Guard the swamp. Okay. I don't know anything about Magic, and don't think I've understood a single thing that has been said in the past half hour. Don't worry. It'll be fine. Wreck Remover! And, let's see. Yeah, I'm fine trading the Ripclaw Wrangler for that. Yep. 3 damage. Okay. Okay, not ideal, but... now we probably just want to leave the Wreck Remover back to block, actually. Next turn, we have many other things we can do. Yeah, okay, let's just play our own starting column here. And I think we're just gonna pass after that. Yeah. Because I could try and get in for 4, but he gets 6 back for free. Okay. I mean, sure, if you have a trick, I'm fine with you using it here. Ah, okay. Yeah, I don't have a response to that. Not bad, not bad. What the fuck is this shit? 2 Thopters and then some lifesteal. Okay. Not too bad, not too bad. Let's see. These fly, these don't. Yeah, I think we just play this. And hope he doesn't have, like, a spin out or something. Nope, he's looking at it. He's looking at it! I don't like that. Bounce off, incoming. Yeah, there are many things he can do here. Okay. Yes, that was a good called shot there, K2. Ah. You don't have quite enough mana to do that right now, though, do you, sir? I didn't think so. Yeah, given the tempo state of things, I think we had probably better make this trade. Okay. Now, annoyingly, he's already got enough mana. He can use this to destroy any creature or vehicle we play. But there's nothing else, I mean, there's nothing I can do about that. If I play this, there's a Maybe I just Siphon Fuel the Wretched Doll, because he doesn't actually have much of a clock otherwise. I think yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna do. Obviously, he'll know that I have something here. If he's gonna tap out and do that, I'll just do this now in case he draws a counter spell or something. Let's get this out of here. Okay, I do like to see that pass. Alright, now we're gonna... Yeah, now we're gonna replay this. It's gonna get blown up by this. What are you gonna do? Never this or another artifact. Ugh, okay. Yeah, this is not gonna be a very easy race to win. Probably an impossible one, in fact. But we can do our best. We got 5, 6, 7, so we can go double Lagac into Surveil. I think is what we have to do here. Forgot it had that. It's pretty good. Not attacking with the Pack Doll. Okay. I guess he wants to keep it for the effect. That makes sense. Yeah, I have to take that too. Ow. Oh. Alright. It's a pretty good blue-black deck. More aggressive than I expected. Yeah. Just a little bit too much removal for me to catch up in that game, alas. I needed, like, a creature early to just trade with something. Okay. I don't think there's any changes to make to the deck based on that. We know that we can lose against a really aggressive draw, and we know that we can beat a really aggressive draw, depending on how things go, so... We continue onward! That was a pretty competitive game, considering the hand that I had to keep. Turn 2 Pack Rat. We know his favorite mana curve. Okay. Okay. I've got my colors, I've got this. I've got this, yeah, shimmy himmy. I'm a little light on interaction, perhaps, but, we'll see. We'll see. Ooh, he mulled to 5. Okay. Blue, white. Hey, I drew a 1-drop. This vehicle enters... That's very funny. Okay. Let's go... Seat of Arma. Flying crew 2... Okay. Okay, and... Oh, I'm fucking stupid. I needed to play that pre-combat, or I would have had 2 speed. Ah, alright, that's very annoying. I'm gonna need... That's something I'm gonna need to keep him... Oh, is he gonna counter it? Okay, thank you. You saved me from my misplay. Now my misplay doesn't matter. Thank goodness. Crew 2. Okay. Surveils away an Aether jacket. Interesting. Okay. Let's see. Okay, well, we'll just do this. Let's get that last card out of hand. Ah, that would have been a good one. Okay, and we'll pass. He wouldn't have countered it if he played it right, just to fuck with me. Gonna need a second power if you want to crew that. Okay. A little bit of a sussy baka from him. We'll crew this. Oh, you have something to say about that? Nope. He has something he can do at instant speed. But he's not gonna say it right now. Tarian. No, did you draw another counter spell? Appears he did not. Bounce off, bounce off. Don't fucking... Don't you put that evil on me. Ward, pay 2 life. Artifacts you control have ward. Exhaust, exile X artifact cards. Okay. How many artifacts are in this graveyard? 2? Okay. Well, it doesn't kill anything yet. And it never will once I Grim Bauble his ass. Yeah, I think we Grim Bauble rather than run over. I also still have this, which I could just sack and use here. Maybe I should just do that, because that doesn't give away information. Yeah, I tell you what to do. I'm gonna play the starting column. Oh, I forgot Scrapped Compactor costs 5 to activate right now. Alright, so I do have to do the Grim Bauble. That's fine. The ward is pay 2 life, though. It's not mana. I will take that action, thank you. Whoa! Sorry, friend. I'm simply the superior duelist. Through. Okay. The power of having your opponent mull to 5. Woo! Power of a 9-7 as well. I mean, the 9-7 was great for sure. The 9-7 didn't even get to connect, though, in that one. But at least he didn't immediately get bounced for 1 mana. So that's something. And I earned an achievement. Wow. Make an opponent discard the last card in their hand. And what have I got here? Win a game with no cards in hand. Neat. Oh my gosh, Aram face reveal? Oh yeah, I mean the reveal was a little while ago. I need to shift this a little bit. I have slowly scooted this way, apparently. But yes, nice to have you here, Sora Dragoneel 157. Let's see, what have we learned? Anything? I don't think so. Maybe Mutant Surveyor is a little better than I thought, just because it has 3 toughness, so it blocks 2 2s. But... I guess I could cut Bestow Greatness, but Trample, being able to pump and trample with like my 9-7 is very nice. Nah, I think we'll stick with this for now. The real reveal is the Tom Champ, which you can get by subscribing to twitch.tv/TomLaughlin. This is true. This is true. You too can have this handsome face available for use wherever you choose. Seed of Varma and the one I like, I'm happy I keep getting the blue. It's very strange how much I've drawn it. I guess I'll keep this? It's not great on, like, this could be danger, but I've got things I can do with 2 mana. So I think I'm willing to try it. Hello. Green black, okay. Not a land, slightly worrisome. Stabby knockoff Tom Champ. The bootleg one. I will tell you right now, they are the same image. I asked Jay, hey Jay, do you still have the full-size Tom Champ image? Cause I don't want to have to find the original source image again. Whoa, I guess I could cycle Wreck Remover. I'll just play the Lagak for this turn, probably. Let's get to... We're up against... green-red, probably. Or green-black with a splash of red, I guess, is possible. But it's probably, I would guess, green-red with a splash of black, and certainly that's how it looks now. Greenbelt Guardian. You guard it. Well, since it appears I'm mana screwed, I think I'm just gonna cycle this Wreck Remover and look for a land. That's not one. And keep these guys back. Would love to draw some lands. If we can just get a 3-3 and a 4-4 with reach on board, I'll feel pretty okay. Whenever this vehicle attacks, create a treasure, and you can permanently turn. Oh, please, please, sir. Okay, I think we're gonna have to be greedy here, unfortunately. I think we're gonna have to, because to get the tempo back in this game, I think we have to try and run over something in response to him exhausting it or something, so we're just gonna pass for now. can do something with red mana. That's not good. That means he might kill what I run over my creature in response, in which case I'm just completely owned, but... maybe he'll tap out to put 3 counters on this, like our previous opponent. He's gonna crew, okay. So he's not spending the mana on that. Yeah, that's fine. May I block? Do you have that? Nope, he's not gonna do anything in response. Okay, I'm fine just making that trade. Maybe second main phase, you want to exhaust to put 3 counters on this guy? Nope. When this creature enters, you may... okay, that's just a 3-2. Yeah, I don't control any artifacts. Do I run over this on end step? I think I might have to. Because I need my mana to cast it. I have to hope that I draw a land, so I'm going to try and just kill this now. Okay. Oh, man, come on. All right. I did keep a 2-lander, but you usually hope that you're going to see a 3rd land in less than, what's that, 6, 9, 13 cards? Yeah, no blocks. Oh, this is a giant fucker, isn't he? Look at the top card. Oh, hey, there's the 3rd land. That's something. I wish it was a swamp, but maybe we can make something happen now. I suspect it may be too late. If we keep drawing lands and we can get Hazard and, like, double Siphon Fuel, maybe this will work out. Okay, he's gonna play my Lagak. I don't think I can afford to be picky, and I need to stop him from getting more procs on that, so I'm just gonna go for the trade here. Another one of those, okay, okay. Alright, things are occurring. What do we want now? Let's just make this. A swamp next turn would be mighty fine. This triggers once for each creature, too. Ugh. No attacks. What's my way back into this game? Counter pressure. So, I have to kill this if I want to actually win a grind game against him. It's really sad. I think I might have to just trade Seed of Varma here. Yeah, we'll go for it. He might have some fuckery also, but I think Seed of Varma is worth less than this right now, because I don't have the mana to use its exhaust this century. Now this is on mine. Oh no! That I still can't play, so we're gonna have to hope that Fang Guardian plus this go absolutely brazy here. So this can block as a 6/6. This is a 4/2. I guess we'll see. If he's just got like a run over or anything that kills this, then it's just the end of the game. Saddles that. Okay. Just that. Okay. Do I want to do this before or after blockers? I think I'll block first. See if he has any effects before damage. No. Okay, we'll try this. Am I about to get fucked? Got the instant speed, +1/+1, and indestructible, death touch, whatever the fuck. Nope. Oh, okay. That's still a trade, so that's not the worst possible outcome. Hey, that does something. God, what do I even use these on? Oh. I mean, I don't think that's... I think that is too late, man. But we'll run it. We done running. Okay. Surely you're swinging with everything. Yep, you can create a treasure token. Okay, let's siphon fuel targeting this. Okay, so at least he's not gonna get a bunch of extra free bullshit now. Let's trade with a mammoth. I don't know what I could possibly draw that is gonna get me back into this game. I was stalled out for like 5 turns. And he didn't even punish me as hard as he could have in that time. Looks like you're goobered. Yeah, it looks that way to me too. Okay, go have a good night, Sora. Well, that don't do it. Well, A don't do it, and B don't do it. So what do it? This button only got 2 of them buttons. Ugh. Siphon this just so he can't use the effect. The effect doesn't even matter. I'm just dying. Is there anything that does anything here? Realistically, no. Realistically, just no. I'm just gonna play this to kill creatures for my quest. But yeah, no. This game's over. Maybe if he had, like, bricked super hard on his own and not had any gas after his first, like, 4 guys. Well, alright. That just seems unnecessary. Alright. Good game, sir. A shame! We're 2-2. Not really the start I was hoping for. I've historically done... Oh god, we need a 3rd win. That's 750 gems, dude. Oh, man. Oh, boy. High stakes fucking battle coming up. I'm gonna use the bathroom real quick before we fight for our fucking lives. Ugh. What? Why can't it be like the good old days? I feel like fully half the time when I do a draft on here, my first 3 opponents are just like extremely incompetent. And I get to start off with like 3 free-ish wins. It doesn't feel good to be sitting at 2-2 knowing that one of the 2 games you won, your opponent mulled to 5. Do we want to change anything? We could add an 18th land, since we're a little on the top-heavy end and we have gotten mana screwed. I'm not sure what I would cut. You could remove blue. I guess? I mean, I don't feel like that's been the problem, though. Like, that game, yes, if the island I'd had in my opening hand was a swamp, I could have played other cards. But, like, not many, because mostly I just needed more lands, period. It was only on, like, turn 8 or so that I was like, okay, I need a swamp specifically so I can start playing these Siphon Fuels. And I was only stuck out of it for, like, an extra turn or 2. I feel like the story of that game had a lot more to do with just the quantity of lands rather than which specific ones we drew. There hasn't been an opportunity for you to get her ability going. I haven't activated it yet, but I think it's worth noting that in the first game we played, it was threatening lethal a lot and made our opponent have to take unfavorable blocks, and then we could just use the mana for other things since it wasn't immediately lethal. So the ability has mattered in one of the games we've had her, even if I didn't end up activating it. I think this is pretty reasonable. Now, we're gonna stick with this for now. We're just gonna run it. We're gonna run it and hope we get a hand that does things. Or that our opponent mulls to 5 again. That would be nice. Because this deck does not deserve to do worse than the fucking... our fucking 2x Dragon Caller, whatever the fuck, Foundations draft, where our game plan was stall until turn 6, play our 2 of, and then make dragons. It would be nice. There are some better green, like, 2 and 3s we could have. Like, I wish we had gotten one of the guys with the look at the top 5, find a permanent. Why are you matching me against a gold ranked player? I've only been losing. This isn't a great hand, but it has my colors, and I can make plays, so we'll go for it. Hello. At least I'm gonna have this early enough to actually utilize its effect. Clearly, you just need to play more dragon enchantments. You're probably right. Oh, right on time, buddy. You're gonna counter my Gastel Raider? Ya bitch. Artifact or creature, unless it's controlled by base 4. Keen Buccaneer! Okay. The turn 4 Stampeding Scurryfoot, the play everyone fears. We've got double Siphon Fuel, both of which we can play, so this is actually not too bad. Yeah, I'll take the damage. max speed. Okay, I need to stop drawing swamps, however. Let's see. This guy... Yeah, I'm just gonna pass here. We can do this. We can siphon fuel. Tap out for a big creature that just gets completely negated by siphon fuel, please. That's what I would love to see from you right now. Draw a card, then discard a card. Sure. I'm interested to see why he's doing that main phase. Cards of planes. Okay. Voyager Glide Car. When this enters, scry 1, tap 3 other untapped creatures you control. Okay. Sure. 3 untapped creatures of any power to animate this and put a +1/+1 counter on it. Okay. Ranger's Refueler. Whenever you activate an exhaust ability, draw a card. Okay. Okay, I think here we just make the elephant and double block. Trade 1 for 1. Fine by me. Every time speed goes up, it makes me think Aram has accidentally activated sticky keys. Why is this a choice? Obviously, kill the token here. Lands, you say? These are all the lands that I wasn't drawing last game. Hoo-hoo, hee-hee. Whenever you activate an exhaust ability... Okay, so he can't animate either of these because he doesn't have any creatures that are actually there. So we're just gonna attack for 2. And hope that he taps stuff to animate one of these, and then I can siphon fuel it. You did ask to stop drawing, so you know what? You're correct. That was my bad for being insufficiently specific about what I wanted. Ah, that's a good one. The funny... Yeah, no, so after I've drawn my 5 swamps and 2 forests, my next draw will be that one guy that's triple green, I'm sure. Night Market for blue. Doesn't have a 3rd color then, we can assume. Targeting that. Okay. We'll try this. Okay, he has no instants, I assume, based on the speed at which that occurred. Still can't animate this. This is tapped, that's tapped. Yeah, okay, we can at least get back for 2. Hoorah. Play a forest. And end my turn. Okay, yeah, that's not the one that... Okay, sacrifice this land. Create a pilot. Whoa! Oh, hey, that'll be good to siphon fuel. When this enters, you may... okay, yeah, what artifact do you want? Go for it. I mean, compared to last game, this game is not so far out of hand. There's plenty of gas I can draw. That's a good one. But yes, I'm certainly facing an uphill battle due to my having nothing going on the board. No. Okay, do I do anything end step? No. Target creature. Okay. So he can animate this still, but only once he has mana. Okay. Yeah, this... I'm never gonna be able to kill something of his... that's just sitting there as a vehicle, so I think I'm gonna have to be satisfied with that. Okay, let's go to combat and... wing. And then I think I'm gonna junker and junk my scurry foot. These both fly, right? Yeah, okay. Well, no, because then it doesn't... yeah, no, I'm just gonna kill this. Which he can now do that, annoyingly, but it makes it a little harder for him to crew all his shit. Okay. Interface ace. Saddles using its toughness. Ah, very fun. Oh, Jesus. Okay. That's a big boy. Still small enough to be siphoned. I'm gonna crew both of these, I assume. Ah, yeah. That's the draw you want to see. Land number 9. With siphon fuel and being able to do this, maybe I can do something. I don't know, probably not. He's got 3 more cards worth of card draw that he can still play. Sure. Ah, he has indeed elected to use his 2 creatures, neither of which I can block. Sure. Yeah, no, I'm dead to that, even with siphon fuel. Yeah. They're just doing quick math. That flies, right? Yeah, it's got flying. Yeah, no, there's nothing I can do here. All right. Well, bad set of games, not gonna lie. And, I mean, it was my first Aetherdrift draft, so I may not have... maybe this deck was worse than I realized. But this deck looks at least serviceable. To me, this doesn't look like a deck that should go 2 and 3. Ugh. Don't even... 750 gems that we could have had. That sucks a lot. That's really, really rough. Yeah, we get virtually nothing back for that. Ouch. Them's the break sometimes. Yeah. Frustrating. That last game, like, that was a pretty decent deck once it got going, but that was definitely a beatable opponent if we had had any cards to play. Sad face. Well, fuck. I mean, over after 5 games also means that didn't take very long, but now I'm dispirited. I don't really want to do another one. I feel like I'll be a little tilted if I do. Did you ever draw a non-land that game? I drew the junk funker, whatever, the guy. Which admittedly, I mean, maybe I should have just not played it, because I was only able to kill a 2/2. If I could have killed, like, his serpent, that would have been better. It wouldn't have changed the outcome of the game. But also, it would have been passing another turn. So, I don't know. Pick your poison. I was losing that one no matter what. Demonic Junker, yeah. I drew Demonic Junker. I think only one of the Siphon Fuels was in my opening hand. I think my opening hand was Forest, 3 Swamps. Oh, I drew the 1/1 at some point. I drew the 1/1. Yeah. So what was my opening hand? It was a creature. It was the 2/1 for 3, the pump spell, and 1 Siphon Fuel. And I drew a second Siphon Fuel, the 1/1 who makes an elephant, and the Demonic Junker. I drew 3 non-lands and 5 lands, I believe, because I ended with 9. 5 or 6, depending on which exactly was the very last turn. So yeah, no, not good. No, that means I had more than half of the lands in my deck. By... what would that have been? 9 cards? By like 15 cards. Not good. Not good. Yeah, no, not what you want to see when you keep a 4-lander opening hand, certainly. I could do a Thunder Bump. What do I have for quests? Red and white spells? I could just play some Commander to finish this quest. Damn. Usually when my drafts go really bad, it's actually off-stream. I have a much worse record off-stream than on, which I guess if it's going to be one way or the other, that's the way you'd rather have it. You'd rather look competent in front of people while your failures are kept secret. Thunder Junk. Brawl. Yeah, I don't think I want to do another draft right now. I'm assuming signups for this end in 15 hours, so presumably tomorrow they're gonna drop in Quick Draft Aetherdrift, because it will have been out for a week, so they should have enough data to program their draft bots off of. So maybe we can try another Aetherdrift one in Quick Draft next time, so that I have time to take my standard 90 minutes picking 40 cards. Yeah, I think I'll do Commander a little bit of Commander, because that'll get me my red and white spells, and the red-white precon is, the red-white precon is not very good. It's not good for, getting wins while you're doing those. Brawl... yeah, okay. And maybe I can do some chat brawls if anyone's up for one. No promises yet. I'll have to decide how I'm feeling after I do my quests. Bristly Bill. A real fucker of a man. Hey, we can kill Bristly Bill once, though, at least, with this Fanged Flames. Yeah, this hand looks fine. Hello. If one or more +1/+1 counters... Ooh, spooky. So we need to make sure not to fuck around and let Bill get massive. Ooh. Oh, okay. That's a strange order to do things in, but sure. So next turn he'll have Bill into land. I mean, this is a sorcery, so I don't really have a choice on what I can do anyway. We'll just go for this. We'll go for this, and hope that we can outrace Bill into land. If that's all he has... Oh, and no land. I see. Okay, do we kill Bill? Haha. Do we kill Bill 2012, or whenever that movie was made? I think we just go for damage here, for pressure. Do I want Hulking Raptor or Animist? Probably Hulking Raptor. Swing. He wants to double block Apothec, that's fine. Now, he may get a large bill here, if he has land drop into, like, something else that puts a land into play. Yeah, he does, in fact, have exactly that. Maybe he was bluffing being mana screwed. I mean, this is pretty good, don't get me wrong. Okay, he's gonna put it there. Okay, so I get my extra green mana. So I think what we're gonna do We can Fanged Flames to kill Bill while he's still small enough. Other than that creature, yep. I guess I should have done this post-combat then. Get that out of there. And then we can go Bristlebud Farmer. Is that what we want, or do we want Ashroot Animist? I think we'll go... Actually... No, let's just go... Oh, we can only block this. I guess that's... Does it come in with... It doesn't come in with haste. No, we can... No, we can just hardcast this. Right? I'm not insane? Yeah. We'll go for this. And then next turn... Oh, okay, that's a pretty good one. We're not gonna attack, I don't think. We don't need to. Because we can definitely swing for game next turn if he replays Bill. Yeah. He can get some more counters and shit. That's all well and good. But I don't think he can kill me this turn. No, there's no reason to risk blocking here. You can get another land. Yeah, it went pretty bad, not gonna lie. Okay, so I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, yeah, so this should be over. This should be Jover. This doesn't have like ward or anything, right? No. Okay, so we go Eowyn, exile Bill. And we go Ashroot Animist. And then we swing for many damage. I was probably dead next turn if I didn't kill him there. Green is so scary nowadays, which is like how it should be. But you really feel it in Commander. The raw absurdity of what big mana buys you in green nowadays. That's just so incalculably scarier and more competitively viable than what it bought you in the olden days. Green Commander decks can be a bit of a nightmare. Because my deck is very strong at mid-range, but doesn't have a ton on the high range. So mono green decks that are just shitting out like 10/10s can actually just outsize me to the point that I can't really do anything. I have my colors. I have some interaction. Nah. No, I don't think I can keep this. It's too likely this doesn't do anything. Okay, this is fine. Hello, sir. Artifact has one less to cast. Wacky. I can Utopia Sprawl, actually. Yeah, let's just do that, then. Let's do Utopia Sprawl for red. I don't actually have a creature that can trigger Apotsec, so rather than going for Apotsec immediately, I think I'm just gonna go for mana. Let's go into the north for green-white and play an Evolving Wilds and pass. Yep. Okay, what do I want off of this? Probably a second red source. Because I do have some double red things in my deck. I am uncommonly low on gas right now. I think I should just swords that immediately. Let's play Aetherdrift. I don't have anything to protect it, unfortunately. Yeah, I'm just gonna swords this. Try and slow him down. And now I really need to draw a creature that gets my resource engine going. And Aetherdrift needs to stay in play. So this is a bit precarious. Is he contemplating not putting it in Commander Zone? That would be pretty surprising. I think he must just be up from the computer for a second. Because I don't think I've ever seen someone not put their commander back if it got exiled. There's so few cards that get something out of exile more easily than you could just replay it. Yeah, he must have had to get up from the computer. We have a board wipe, which if we were still playing against green could be pretty good. It's probably not going to be so great against a blue-white deck. This is a recent purchase for me. I decided to invest in this because it's a good enough card that there's many commander decks I would play it in. Uh-oh. Senor! Oh no, that means this stays exiled too, because he couldn't make the decision to move it to the command zone. So even if he comes back, he may have a spot of bother. Luckily for him, my hand doesn't do fucking anything. Literally, I'm just swinging for 3 on this hand right now. Just any creature that costs 4 or more. Any creature that costs 4 or more, and I can get going. Or maybe he will just concede due to having left the game. Baby crying. Dog needed to brush teeth. Dog needed to brush the baby's teeth. Dog crying. Teeth needing to brush baby. Yeah, he's gone. Play taps. Oh, if this were... How many years ago would that have been? I don't know, I want to say like 6 or 7 years ago, that would be an Alexa play Despacito moment. Maybe he'll come back. He's still got a full hand. He had to exile his commander, but, I mean, my hand doesn't do anything, so if he comes back, he could still play a real game and maybe win. I think if it counts down one more time, he auto-concedes. What's this avatar? Scary looking man. Kinto man. Alright, well. That certainly was a game of Magic. Tezzeret. Ah. That was a game of Magic, alright. I barely got to cast any red or white spells. I don't think I can do this in friendlies. What do I want to do then? Do I just leave this as a short stream? Do I play a different game? I'm just so sad. I'm so dead inside after getting so badly spanked. I don't know. I guess I could stream Avowed. It's kind of a different... It's a different mood, though, you know? Play a happy game or take a break. Oh, I tell you what. I tell you, get back in that draft. Don't let them get you down. Thank you, Wixels. I appreciate that. I almost never want to draft more than once in a day, though. I just don't have... Because I don't like to draft and then play only some of the games. I like to have enough time set aside to do all of it. And starting a new draft means I gotta do the draft, and I might have to play up to 9 games. Depending on how long it goes. I don't think I have the appetite for that at this time. I'll tell you what, if anyone in chat would like a friendly, Commander game, I'll offer that. Yeah. Yeah, I'll give people a second if anyone wants to sign on for that. And then in the meantime, I'll do one starter deck duel so that I can make sure to get my red-white quest done. Be down for a friendly. Okay. Do one after that. I did earlier today, as badly as I got rolled out of that draft, I did earlier today manage to beat the green-blue precon with the red-white one, which is a real fucking David vs. Goliath story, if you know the relative strength of the different precons. The red-white one is, by a significant margin, the worst. And the blue-green one is, by a significant margin, the best. God, the red-white precon. You just need everything to go right. And on top of that, you need your opponent's stuff to not go that great for them. And I'm gonna have to run back that achievement if I want to win here. But a win here doesn't really matter, because I've got enough wins today that they're not worth much anymore. Oh, the turn 2 Rubble Belt Maverick. Much did they talk their stories of his prowess. No surveil. Okay. He likes the cards. This guy. The green-blue deck is playing, you know, Sentinel of the Forbidden City and, like, crazy shit on turn 3, and what's this deck have? A 2/4 with kind of vigilance. It's just so sad. At least he didn't have acceleration in his curve. At least he didn't have junk in his trunk. Nah, that's gonna be a large enough green blade to invalidate my hope of getting in for damage with Atali's favor, however. I guess I'll just make the geological appraiser here. See what we can discover off of him. Oh, alright, that's a good one. Yeah, we'll put it on him, because I can't get in for damage with the infantry regardless. Okay, okay. I mean, these are the kinds of things you want to happen if you're playing this deck, but as you can see, I then don't have any follow-up, because it's the red-white deck. I have another one of these, though, so maybe this goes somewhere. This is going to be a 4/5 now, though, so not likely to go anywhere anytime soon. I can on the job. Are you going to Huali's him? Okay, you know what? That's fine, because that means you're not going to Huali's in response to my second Atali's favor. Yeah, I'm just going to take 5 here. Alright, alright. This could be going worse. Let's play this, actually, because I might actually want to use the secondary effect. And then we're gonna go for this on our boy. Let's see what we can find. This card fucking sucks. That card doesn't suck, however. We'll leave that on top. Maybe we can race with our guys plus on the job. Not gonna be very easy to do it through that, though. Come on, swing with the green blade. It'll be funny. Oh, he is. Okay. I'm gonna trade him for this vanilla 2/3. People always underestimate the gang block that lets you trade a shitty creature for their good one. Let's see. When this attacks, you may tap 2 untapped artifacts and/or creatures if you do discover. Okay. Play this. Yeah, there's no way for me to... No, I think I just want this on the board. Go for this. And then next turn, we maybe can get... Depending on how things are looking, maybe we can attack with this. Maybe we attack with everything and on the job. Or we can stockpiling Celebrant to reset the Atali's favor. Oh. Oh, that's... Oh, that's really frustrating. That almost does something. Oh, we are at just the wrong amount of mana for this. Okay, alright, we're gonna play this. Board's gonna get bogged down a little, and that's okay. Next turn, we can potentially do some big fucking bullshit with the Celebrant, reset the favor, double discover. Okay, and then we can, yeah, okay. So, this is still not gonna be, like, great, but this is probably one of, like, the best things I can do with this deck. Okay, we scry. Yes, I will. I mean, it doesn't matter. I was hoping to set up something good to do with this, but, nope. Okay, so we'll put this on Kaparokti. Oh, hello! That is admittedly, like, the best thing we could have hit. I can't put it... Oh, wait, no, I can put it on this. This doesn't have ward. It draws him a card, but taking that out of blocking is huge, even though it gives him a card. I get a Tinker's Tote as well. 2 gnomes. Okay, this suddenly got pretty good for us. Wow! Holy shit, we actually managed to find the, like, 4-card combo to let this deck do something. Insane. Absolutely insane. But, like, you can see the degree to which that wouldn't have even mattered if our opponent had just had, like, Bonnie Paul. Or that the blue-green deck can just play, like, a creature and entirely invalidate what the other deck is doing. Alright. So, checking back real quick. Okay, so Wet Otters, it looks like Kadu has nominated you to go first. So, if you would like to, please go ahead and put your thing in the thing, and put my thing in yours. And this is gonna be... Friendly Brawl. Just one, yeah. Eat that, ow! That's what I say to someone when I punch them. Oh yeah, there we go. Do-do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. And while we get ready for this chat, the 2-second long AMA. If you have any questions, feel free to put them in chat, and maybe I'll answer them if I haven't already gotten distracted by playing the game. Oh, the overwhelming pressure to say something, anything, that is entertaining is really getting to me. Dead air is so anathema to streams. Be a sec, arena load. Okay, as long as you're away, that's fine. Yes or no? Answer quick. No, definitely not. I don't know why you'd even ask me. Obviously not. No, it's insane. Sorry, Barden. That's how it is. I gotta put my foot down. Can't let that shit continue. Paper or plastic? Oh, paper for sure. Managed to watch all of Maine Ebon Ward in a couple months, just have South left. Nice. That's a lot to consume. Have you seen the 10,007 they're printing in? I have, yeah, the 1,000, the 10,000 needles guy. It's pretty funny. Red or blue? Blue. I don't know if I posted in Discord. Yeah, no, that guy's very funny. I guess that's the next set. I haven't really been following stuff, but I assume since Aetherdrift is a original setting, per their announcement that I was bemoaning several months ago, they're alternating now between real sets and stupid bullshit IP crossover sets. So I guess the Final Fantasy one is the next one. And, like, fair, if you're gonna do a stupid bullshit IP crossover set, that's gonna be, you know, a main set for Standard. There are worse things than Final Fantasy to cross over with. At least I will be familiar with some of the 14 rep in that. But, yeah, it's whatever. I don't remember Universes Beyond count. They didn't in the past. They announced that was going to change. That rather than doing them as side products, now they're going to be half of all sets they make will be Universes Beyond, and they will be mainline sets as part of Standard. So you will just have to sit there and cringe a little and die inside as your opponent, you know, plays Fallout Super Mutants and the Jurassic Park Dino DNA, etc. in your Standard deck. At your Standard tournament. But I don't need to retread that argument. I've already gone off TM about the Universes Beyond stuff, and honestly, it doesn't matter too much to me because this is the only Magic I play now. This and gathering cards. And Arena is its own beast. Meanwhile, I'm here looking at the Tarkir spoilers, wondering what the story will even be able to do with the probably one set they get. I mean, the definitely one set, I would think. I guess it looks like sometimes, I don't really know what their strategy is right now. I get the impression that sometimes they still do two sets, because, like, they showed the sets that were legal in Standard when I was watching some of the Pro Tour coverage. And I saw that there was, like, there was, like, March of the Machine, the Aftermath or whatever, and then there was, like, Outlaws of Thunder Junction subtitle as, like, a separate set, so I guess they did extra sets for those? Huh. Okay. Aftermath was not a set. Okay, maybe it's just like a little extra card release or something. The graphic they were showing didn't make it clear. Ah, we have ourselves a good old-fashioned red, green, white off. Tap 2 untap tokens you control. Add a mana any color. Tap 3 untap tokens, draw a card. Tap 4 untap tokens, embiggen. I see. Standing. Vampire creature token. Neat. Token deck, you say? Taps for green. Oh, it transforms. Yes, that's fine. Ugh. I don't like to see this, man. He's the card in the green, the green-white precon. My opponents always draw that card, and I never do. I fucking hate the green-white precon. It's the most Jekyll and Hyde-esque precon out of them all. I swear it never gives me good draws and always gives my opponents good draws. The man, the myth, the legend, and we're gonna saddle. And this is exactly, yeah. That's fine, I can't stop that from happening. Nor can I stop that from happening. Yep. Honk. Hink. Okay, well, I can at least get this out of here for now. We'll play our... I actually don't know what Apotek's gender is, nor their age. They might just be like a small person, or they might be I assumed they were like a child emperor, but like, the more that I look at this art, the more I don't know what this person's deal is. Yeah. I'm familiar. One red or white mana untapped. Just gonna fly over for 3. Okay. Whenever an enchantment you control enters, and whenever you fully unlock a room, do stuff. Ah, that is a land. It's not really one of the ones I was hoping to see. Okay. What do I need to do here? Do this. Whoa, what the fuck is that layer? Wow, that is a very obnoxious sound effect they layered into the... God, this is like 80 decibels of rushing water. That's a choice. I think we're gonna take this out while we have the opportunity. Even though it gives them lifelink. I need that to not make more guys. And you control enters, make a token, or put a plus symbol. Yeah, my slow ass curve here is probably gonna make this not winnable for me. Yep, nothing I can do about that. I'm definitely dead next turn. If I don't get some stuff going. So 4/4, 4/5, no mana untapped to use abilities. I think we have to go for... I mean, that doesn't even... Yeah, nothing really, like, gets this done. I just can't quite get enough back in this game, I don't think. Oh, I don't have 2 green. Oh, I'm definitely fucked then. I'm like mega fucko boingoed to the moon. Yeah, I mean, we'll go for this. It doesn't matter. What do we get off of this? Not a thing that does anything. Yeah, no, we cry. We just cry. There's nothing we can do here. There are things I could have had to play there, but they are not in my hand. Rough. Suppose I could have just first little pigged the Felidar retreat. Okay. That's... okay. 3/3, lifelink. I mean... Oh, right, because the... Right, yeah. I can't die to this right now, so... I guess I just let that go. I theoretically won't die to this right now. Whenever it attacks, for small creatures. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, not sure how much anything matters here. I guess we'll play this. We'll attack, and they just don't even have to block. They can just take whatever damage I deal. I just a day late and $1 short. All I can really do is bluff that this will do something. This red or white mana. Yes, I will sacrifice food. Sure. It doesn't matter, really. Maybe I can spook them. No, they're just going to do the logical thing, and all my creatures will die. Not a particularly good game in terms of both of us making plays, but I'm not gonna be like, bad game, just because my deck was too slow on this draw. A shame. Sometimes one piece of early removal is not enough, particularly when you get stuck for mana. And you can't do your things. Ah, a shame. Yeah, if I'd even just had like a Birds of Paradise or something, I would have been a turn faster on literally everything, and that might have actually been interesting. What the fuck is this? 2,000. Oh, 2,000 gold is my next reward. I was like, 2,000. What am I looking at? And what's with this circle? All right, well, that didn't go great. Kadu, would you still like to Play-Doh? Some Play-Doh, perhaps? I don't think... I'm occasionally keeping my ear to the ground for other things I might plausibly one day want to use as a commander. What do I have in the way of type legendary? Oh, okay, stop. We'll look at that later. Oh, of course it doesn't keep your settings. That would be too easy. I really like the commander deck that I've got. Hope you'll play one of the next times. Okay. Well, see you around, Demon. Thanks for showing up. Oh, okay. Yeah. I hope you get a better showing out of this Narset deck this time. This is a strange hand. I do have somewhere to go. I guess I can keep this? It's a weirdo hand. I don't know why I'm helloing. You're already watching my stream, so, like, obviously we're interacting. Forest, rampant growth for, I guess a mountain. I'm gonna need double red eventually. Remind me, what does this Narset do? Oh, no time to look at that right now. Okay, land drop this. I guess we harrow into... Let's harrow and sacrifice a forest. If this gets countered, I will shit. Okay. Give me a white and a red. And then, oh, I fucked this up. I needed to get a green there. See if I wanted to do this into cultivate. That's okay. I'll just play the arcane. No, not with that! Oh, fuck. Oh, you auto pay. You fucked me again. Oh, and they're stuck on... Oh my god! Do I cycle this? I think I will, yeah. Because it can't kill Narset anyway. Oh, Jesus. What a game we're in for right now, huh? Okay, 1, 2, 3. Okay. Do we Apetsec here? I guess... Yeah, okay. Apetsec into... Not with this. This time we're gonna tap manually. Or cultivate. Oh, yeah, sure. Cycle that. Okay, let's get a forest and a plains. And we'll put the forest onto the battlefield and this into our hand, and let's just fucking do this now so it doesn't dick us. Okay, I have a lot of mana. Have they found a third land? Do we get to have a real game? If they haven't found a third land, okay. I was gonna say, if they haven't found a third land, then we're playing another game after this. Can you turn off autopay? Yeah, I mean, you can just go to... Oh, hang on. Mirror at time, once each turn, you may pay 0 rather than pay the cost. Oh, that's awesome. That's fun. Okay. Now, this is very strong with Dragonhawk. I might play this, even though I have no target. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I can actually do this into Dragonhawk, which is... gonna go a little crazy, in all likelihood. But I'm missing out on the kill with that. No, okay, I'm just gonna go Dragonhawk here. Yes, that I can autopay. That is okay. Resolve all. I shouldn't have played a land first, because I want to play that land. Alright, well, I fucked myself a little there. Let's just go to attackers. Attack. Okay. Here's the damage, and I think we're just going to... This is the only other thing I can do with my mana, so we're just going to remove this. I'm gonna try not to tank too much and, like, spend a lot of time, because this is probably not going to be a real game. We're probably going to want to play another one after this. Yeah. Oh, geez. There's gotta be a draw that works for that deck somewhere in there, right? Let's go again. Let's go again. I needed a creature played onto it. Yeah. That's how it looked from where I was sitting. Let's try again. If you're up for another. Because the same, not the exact same thing, but you had a wonky, weird draw with the Narset deck last time you tried it. I wanna give it a shot. Sorry, as I was saying, yeah, you can turn off autopay, sort of. If you go to full control mode, it will always ask you how to pay for things. This is a slow fucking hand. I'm not sure if this is a hand I'm gonna want in this matchup. I think I'm gonna try mulling that. This is not better. But I have some stuff I can do. It's my turn to have a weird, wonky hand.